The sun is out, and I haven't seen it in a while, so I'm trying to get as much of it as I can right now. Well, there you are. I'm always having a hard time focusing on this camera. Anyways, I hope your day is going well. Um, Today, I was thinking about our gospel reading, which is the Transfiguration, and that beautiful scene on what presumably is Mount Tabor in Israel. And it takes me back to another mountain that I was on in Assisi, on the hills of Assisi. And I was on a pilgrimage with a group of friends, and we went to a restaurant for dinner. And actually, no, I'm sorry, it was for lunch. It was a beautiful terrace overlooking the Umbrian Valley. As far as you could see, you would see the fields and the flowers. And over the top of us were there was like an awning of vines, and it was just beautiful. And we had an amazing meal and beautiful wine. It was one of those moments where it's like I'm with good friends, having good food, and just feeling just wonderful. And it's one of those moments you want to last forever. Hopefully, we all have those kinds of experiences with family and friends, and they nourish us and sustain us through some of the more challenging times. That's kind of what we see today in the Transfiguration. Jesus takes his disciples up to the Mount of Transfiguration, Mount Tabor, where the views are actually also quite stunning and breathtaking. But what's more breathtaking is what happens to him. He gets to reveal his inner self. You know, the light just comes pouring out of him, and we have an expression of the Father and the Holy Spirit saying, "This is my beloved Son." I think it's to give Jesus and the disciples a bit of an experience of what was coming, a promise of the future as they go back down towards Jerusalem and face the music, really, the days that are to come that are so difficult. It's a reminder to us that when we get down and tired, to trust in God, to trust in the God who loves us always, who gives us those beautiful sunrises and sunsets, who puts such wonderful people in our lives. That God of love will be faithful no matter what we face. In the end, he will be victorious, and we with him. Have a great week.